Peace, collective. I'm about to do some collective messages for the month of July. Today, oh my gosh, I just got ash all over my hair. Today is July 1st. I have to go get up and rinse my hands off for a second. No, I'm on live. Today is July 1st, so I figured to go ahead and get some July messages out. Now, hold on, y'all. I'll be back. Okay. Start that over. Peace, y'all. This is about to be July's messages for the collective. Please take the messages as they resonate. Everything is not going to resonate with you, and roles can be reversed. Please excuse my wrinkled ass shirt, y'all. This ain't even my shirt. This is my son's shirt. But anyways, I think we're going to start with some cosmic energy. And then a little bit of finance. Again, these are collective messages, y'all. Please take the messages as they resonate. Everything is not going to resonate with you. The messages that come out is for those who need to hear the messages the most. We don't have a full moon until, what, next week? Shit, we are in the shadow effects of Mercury retrograde. I do know that much. Let me turn this down a little bit. All right. So thank you, Most High, ancestors and spirits that match my intentions for allowing me to get these messages out to the collective. Can you please read the collective's energy and provide the accurate clarity that they are seeking or needing to hear? All right, and let me pull, I don't know why I didn't pull my other cards, but you know what, we're gonna pull these. There we go. Okay, collective. So to start your reading, I do see the overall theme for your message today is cleansing. With this cleansing card, it says cleanse your mind and spirit and remove negative energy. Now with this card coming out, of course, like I mentioned before, today is July 1st. I feel like some of you guys are already on this some of you guys already done this. If not, I do see that tonight and the next couple of nights will be the best time to do this. But I see that some of you guys need to cleanse. Like the card says, cleanse your mind, cleanse your spirit, but I'm also hearing cleanse your environment. Whose live did I do yesterday? Have no clue. But I remember in somebody's live, I was talking about feng shui. And the benefits of feng shui. Feng shui is just not about matching colors or decor. Sometimes it is about rearranging your living room, rearranging your bedroom, moving your couch from one wall to the other wall. Pretty much changing up your scenery, changing up your environment. By you guys doing this can honestly help you cleanse your environment, as well as restore some type of inspiration, especially if you guys feel like you've been lacking inspiration, if you've been lacking motivation. Every single time I find myself at a dead stop and I don't know what to do next, my creativity is stagnant, the first thing I do is rearrange. Not only that, declutter. Learn how to let things go. Learn how to let material items go. If this is you donating clothes to the Goodwill, donating furniture, cleaning out that messy drawer that has all your mail and miscellaneous shit in it. It's just an overall cleansing. The point of this is that you guys should be making space for the new, and with you guys in the process of making space for the new, this is just like some type of law of attraction where you're letting the universe, you're letting the ancestors and the Most High know that you're ready to receive. So again, the overall theme for your message today is cleansing, and I do see, again, if that's metaphorical or literal, some of you guys just need to cleanse your environment and change the scenery up in your home. Now, the next card I have coming out is gratitude. Be grateful for every moment. Keep a heart full of gratitude. Honestly, with these two cards coming out back to back, these are the main two steps you need to be in order to manifest, create, or receive. In order for you guys to receive new blessings and new abundances, new opportunities, new doors opening for you, you have to make sure that you're showing gratitude for the little things that count in life. What did I tell my son it was? It wasn't even my, I didn't make this word up. I watched the video. Silent blessings. The other day I was teaching my son about silent blessings, and silent blessings are blessings that sometimes we don't acknowledge, where if that's just our health, where if that's just us having food in our refrigerator, where if that's just us having a roof over our head, even if we don't like where we live, or in the process of trying to move, it's going to be important you guys start to show gratitude for these silent blessings as well. Now, outside of that energy, the next card I have coming out is the Cave. And the Cave talks about the hermit mode, pretty much. Retreating back into your energy, taking some time out for yourself, slowing down right now. Make sure you guys are not trying to rush some type of process. I do see with this slow down card here, some of you guys could be anticipating some type of change. And I'm not suggesting that the change is not going to come, but it's going to be important you try not to be so headstrong on the destination or the outcome to something, but you're still showing gratitude for the journey. And while you're in this pending energy of awaiting for certain changes to come your way, it will be to your best benefit if, once again, you guys cleanse your environment, rearrange, declutter, and show gratitude for everything that is going right in your life. All right. Now, diving into you guys' actual message, I can't make this up. And the way it popped out, doors are opening. I be knowing what I'm talking about. So if you feel like you guys been stagnant, especially all year long, especially the last 12 weeks, the last 12 days, whenever, again, declutter. Use July 1st as, well, you should use every first of the month as some type of ritual where you guys are decluttering, you're making space for the new. Because as you guys are doing that, doors are getting ready to open for you. And with doors getting ready to open for you, this is just not talking about your home, even though your home is a reflection of your subconscious. This is also talking about cleansing your social life and the company you're choosing to keep. Now, I know I always sound repetitive when I say this, but I see that as of right now, collective, we are moving into some new energy. And with this new energy that we're moving into, the ancestors want to remind you that knowing you should be a privilege. And because of that, it is time to pull back your energy or keep your energy exclusive right now. Some of you guys are in partnerships. Some of you guys are still around family members or you're around friends. And these people don't see the value in you. Not trying to be like brutally honest, but some of you guys who are in like toxic relationships at this point in time, especially in this year, at this point in the year, the ancestors are suggesting if you guys continue to stay in a relationship that you know no longer serves you, or you know is a little abusive to you, then at this point you're choosing to be mistreated. And by you guys choosing to be mistreated, these doors are not going to open for you. Now, this is not going to resonate with everybody, and I'm not trying to sound insensitive at all, but I mean, I made this card for a reason. Whatever you're not leaving, you're choosing. And I see as we are getting more rooted into Mercury retrograde, there's a few people that are planning on reaching back out. So if you're not in a relationship or a partnership, but say you left somebody toxic, it doesn't have to be a relationship. This could have been friends with benefits, flings, or again, a toxic ass mother, a toxic ass father, family members. I see that if you decide to reconcile with these people or you allow these people back into your energy and space, again, you're choosing to be mistreated because you already know what these people or a particular person is capable of. Just keep a lookout, collective. I don't know what I was about to say, air sign. Maybe it's an air sign that's going to be reaching out to you guys, or you guys are an air sign. But I definitely see someone's planning on reaching out. And everybody, it's not going to be romantic. Some of you guys, this is really some toxic ass elders. My next card out is judgmental. So it's like someone's only going to be reaching out to you. Maybe they're going to have like a fake checkup, seeing how you're doing. It's been so long. But honestly, they just want something to talk about. Someone wants to be judgmental towards your journey, judgmental towards whatever foundations you're building right now. So again, if you already know you have a judgmental ass family member, a judgmental ass friend, or romantic partner, even though this is giving me strong elder vibes, you're choosing to be mistreated at this point if you guys decide not to set any boundaries. Even with your own family member, knowing you should be a privilege right now. If they counted you out too soon, they underestimated your ability to have self-sufficiency or obtain some type of success, then don't invite them back into your life when things start to go good for you. Going back to doors opening, rare if you see it or not, collective, I do see as of right now, everything is honestly working out fine. You guys are exactly where you're supposed to be, doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing, especially if you have been doing the inner work. Ooh, these cards is just... Dude, this card has been coming out all months, and I need to get rid of that card. And the only reason I want to get rid of it is because I don't like doing readings on teenagers, but this for sure came out in Aquarius reading, I remember. But I do have a teenage pregnancy here. Going back to judgmental, if you do have a child, you have a daughter, or maybe a son, because it's not always girls, but if you have a son or a daughter that's experiencing a teenage pregnancy, only if you resonate with this, again, family members are going to be reaching out to you to show support, but in all reality, they're extremely judgmental about this. Now, I'm not saying I support teen pregnancies. I was a pregnant teenager, even though everybody always considers... I was pregnant at 17 and I gave birth at 18, but me and my BD had our own place since 16. Honestly, that's how I got pregnant. But, I'm not saying I support it. I'm not saying I don't support it, but I just see once shit already happens, there's no reason to state the obvious. But if you are dealing with this situation, I do see that there's some judgmental energy here. Now, I'm getting another scenario, and this scenario could go back 15, 16 years, especially if you guys are like 31, 32, maybe 33 years old. I don't know why I'm picking this up. But maybe when you guys became pregnant, you guys were teen parents as well. And there was family members who were extremely judgmental on you, possibly even made your life harder than what it needed to be. And with this Mercury retrograde that's getting ready to come around, as you guys are continuing to climb the mountain of elevation, these same people who were once judgmental on you when you were a single mother or a teen mother or on assistance, these same people are coming back around to... It's like they're like surveillance cameras. So, Rev, this is about your past and you being a teenager and all the trauma you went through your pregnancy, or if this is about a current situation where some of you guys have a teenage daughter or son that has a baby on the way, just be mindful of judgmental family members, because someone's planning on reaching out to you. And this is someone who has judged you your whole childhood or adulthood, or you judge the children. They're reaching out to you and they're going to give you some type of support. I'm hearing all money's not good money and all support's not good support. So just be mindful who you're inviting back into your energy, because even if they're coming with a bag full of money, you guys are going to be selling yourself short and choosing to be mistreated if you decide to reconcile just for the monetary gain. Again, that's not going to resonate with everybody. Maybe it will. I don't know, man. I don't know what resonates. Anyways, trying to change the topic a little bit. Like I said before I put that card out, everything is working out fine for you. You guys could feel unfulfilled in your life right now. You're unfulfilled with what you're seeing coming in. You're unfulfilled with some type of progress you guys been making. And this unfulfillment could be causing you guys to have some type of lost interest, lack of passion, lack of motivation. This could be recent past energy. But I see it's because of somebody, the lifestyle that someone is investing into, the lifestyle that someone lives. I call them self-harming habits. Self-harming habits is you don't have to cut your wrist you don't have to cut your wrist to have a habit or a lifestyle that is still self-harming. It's just like being an alcoholic, and I was an alcoholic. That's a form of self-destruction. That's a form of self-harming. Being promiscuous is a form of self-destruction. It's a form of self-harming. Overindulging, again, some of you guys choosing to be mistreated, being in relationship with shitty ass men or shitty ass women, that's a form of self-harm or a self-harming lifestyle, because there's no progression here, and it could be detrimental to your mental and emotional health. So I don't know if this is you guys in this energy or if it's somebody else in this energy, but my next card out is surrendering. Difficult doesn't mean impossible. It's time to start some type of process. So for some of you guys need to start the journey of sobriety, not realizing that whatever it is you're taking to self-medicate or escape is actually intensifying some type of self-doubt, anxiety, panic, and worry in you as well. Something that you guys are participating in or overindulging in is hindering your life in more ways than one. And I see if the ancestors are suggesting first step is acknowledging. You cannot change what you don't acknowledge. It's time for you guys to identify the patterns and behaviors in your life that you want to release. Because whoever I'm talking to, they want to release this. They don't want to keep doing this, but at the same time, someone's like in some type of survival mode. Maybe they're scared of like the withdrawal phase, which again, I didn't quit weed so many times. But this last time I did it, it was horrible. It was horrible. It wasn't even psychological. It was like literal body pains. Like, how do I have literal body pains? Like I'm detoxing from heroin or something. But I know when it comes to quitting weed, that shit is horrible. Hell, sugar. Quitting sugar is hard. So again, I don't know what it is, but it just goes back to the card. Difficult doesn't mean impossible. Somebody doesn't want to go through the difficult process of sobriety, or someone doesn't want to go through the difficult process of advancing and improving their life. And I see that even though you guys want a lifestyle full of success, stability, or abundance, you are going to have to put in the hard work, even if this hard work just means cleaning your life up. Now, I didn't get on live to try to preach to anybody, but I can't control the cards that are coming out. I see once again, when it comes to someone's behaviors, habits, or lifestyle, this is the reason why you guys could also start to find yourself feeling a little unfulfilled, like chasing a high or chasing a dream that's running away from you. Maybe someone then built up such a strong tolerance that their usual addictions aren't working anymore. I don't know. All I know is these two go hand in hand. If you're feeling unfulfilled in life, if you don't like where you are in your lifestyle, if you don't like the way things been going, this goes back to the behaviors, habits, addictions, toxicity, and lifestyle that you guys are living. And I see that if you guys just start the difficult process of surrendering, when you start to have these doors open for you, you're going to be happy that you started when you did. Now, some of you guys could have already did this. Some of you guys could have did this back in January. Some of you guys could be on and off doing this. Of course, everybody's journey and process is different. But yeah, I see another confirmation here suggesting that it's time for you guys to invest in your environment. Well, if this is investing money into your environment, or you just investing time and energy and attention into your environment. If you have not rearranged since the beginning of the year, since spring season started, I keep getting this vibe that somebody needs to rearrange their home. Someone needs to rearrange their furniture, their bedroom. Someone needs to rearrange. And when I talk about investing in environments, I'm telling y'all, Dollar Tree ain't nothing. You go to Dollar Tree, get you some fake flowers, get you some marbles, get you some, they got dollar vases. I love Dollar Tree. Love it. Five Below, I got this cup from Five Below. I fucking love those stores. But it's just if like someone doesn't want to do like a big decoration process, or if someone feels like they're low on funds, but they really know that they need or want a new environment, scenery, take $5 to Five Below and get you about 4 items. Well, I don't know, because they raise the prices. At home, too. A lot of people sleep on at home. I live right, let me not be telling my address, but at home, at home has a lot of cheap products, man. A lot of affordable ones. And for the ones who can't afford it, ball out. But I see that someone needs to invest in their environment, because by you investing in your environment, by you giving yourself a new scenery to look at in the morning, this is going to help you change your habits. Once you change your habits, this is going to help you with this low self-esteem, self-neglect. Once you get better at having better self-esteem and no longer neglecting yourself, you're going to start having better time management. How you do one thing is how you do everything. And some of you guys just need to start with the foundation, your home. Your home's a reflection of your brain. I don't know. I feel like I'm over-explaining that. Anyways, I see that some of you guys are starting to notice progress, or in the month of July, you guys are going to notice progress or start to see results. It's like some of you guys just need to do these last little steps or these last little few things to keep you motivated. And then that's when you're going to start to see, again, notice results. You're making space for the new. Notice results when it comes to your mental health. Excuse me, y'all. When it comes to your mental health, when it comes to your self-esteem. Now, I want to go back to someone planning to reach out to you. And if it's not family members, this is definitely a romantic partner. Somebody that you could have left first. You could have ghosted this person. You could have just told this person you were no longer interested in them. Whether male or female. And I see that someone's coming back around to love bomb you. But they're only love bombing you to ghost you. Someone's in their ego. Someone's upset that you left first. So if you cut somebody off first, you set boundaries first. If you caught like a cheating, and maybe you had screenshots or whatever like that, someone's just very spiteful about the way things ended with you. Y'all, so because of that, someone wants to come in, they want to love bomb you. They're realizing the grass wasn't greener on the other side. They burnt all their bridges. They spent all their money. They have nothing to show. And they're coming back around, trying to reconcile with you. But it's like they're doing some type of humiliation or shame attempts. Someone just wants to leave you first. Or someone wants to have to say so that, oh, I left this bitch because of this, that, and the other. I know. Very narcissistic. Not only that, I see that going back to someone who realized the grass wasn't greener on the other side and they burnt all their bridges. Someone could have felt horribly sick in a relationship. I'm not saying it's STD. But this person who's trying to come back to you, collective, they are not the same person they were when you left them or they left you. So be mindful of that, especially for my single people. If I was you, I would not be having any sex with nobody during Mercury retrograde. I see you guys have two options here, fear or freedom. And fear doesn't mean like you're fearful of somebody and you're in the corner scared. Some people are fearful of being alone. Or fearful that, oh, I should take this person back. What if I miss my opportunity? Or some mindset of lack here that you guys really need to get under control. Ooh, someone could be extremely attractive. I don't know if you guys have a very attractive ex. If you're the very attractive person. This is a man. It's a very attractive man. I swear I don't make this shit up. So I got an attractive person, but then I got a main male. And then what? Devil's distractions. Come in all things you think you want. Come in all things you think you want. So if this isn't an ex, and this could be a masculine woman, take it how it resonates. So if this isn't an ex, be mindful of somebody new as well. Because although someone's extremely attractive, maybe they keep themselves upright, maybe they're like fit into fitness, someone has an illness here. Someone's more sicker than what they appear to be. And I see that the devil is putting this on your path to distract you. So that goes back to fear of freedom. Someone being fearful of being alone. If I'm sabotaging myself by not taking advantage of this, I wouldn't. It's the devil's distraction, man. Literally, you're about to receive everything it is you've been praying and manifesting. Like I mentioned before, you guys are in the process of experiencing doors and opportunities opening up for you. But life wouldn't be life and earth wouldn't be earth if it wasn't an even battlefield. And it's like, it's a test of temptation. How much did you really learn from your last experience? And if you did, then you will know an attractive face ain't worth shit. I see there's a lot of secrecy here. There's a lot of secret beef, secret animosity, even secret attractions and admiration. I don't know, collective. You guys may intimidate a lot of people. At one point in time, I literally said it before the card came out. Secrecy is here though. Like I see it. There's like someone has a secret attraction towards you. Someone has a secret crush on you. Is it the same person that I'm picking up on? I get no. It's multiple people here. And with multiple people, you got to know at least half of them ain't worth shit. You guys are in the process of going from rock bottom to the mountaintops. And this is why you guys are about to get tested the most in the month of July. Although I see July being an extremely abundant and prosperous month for you guys, it's going to be important you guys are in your self-discipline bag. It's okay to make mistakes, but a mistake and a choice is two different things. So even if you're like, well, I'm just going to hit it and quit it for my men. Like I said in somebody live, women be like, well, men do it too. Doesn't make it right. Men aren't supposed to be promiscuous. No, they're not. We live in a left-brain society, so of course that's the norm. But no, men aren't supposed to be promiscuous. Women aren't supposed to be promiscuous. So whether you're a male or a female, a mistake and a choice is two different things with two different outcomes. Even if you think you're going to do some type of one-night stand situation here, it could literally take one night to destroy a year's worth of progress. Stop wasting your time on lustful situations. And I see that somebody needs to lock in with themselves. Double confirmation. Someone is planning on reaching out to you, collective. Crazy, because I was picking up air sign earlier and I got Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius coming out. Or maybe they have this in their natal chart. Literally, less than 4 weeks from now, if you guys decide to reconcile with this devil, you will be evolving backwards and losing weeks/months worth of progress. All the hard work you put in to get to this elevation, all the hard work you put in to start to see progress and notice results. Understand, it's your responsibility to say no to the past. It's your responsibility to say no to anything you have to question. It's your responsibility to protect yourself, because protection's a privilege. And you weaken that privilege, you weaken that protection when you go back to people, places, or things you know that's not going to see the value in you. So therefore, this is how the ancestors are saying, you're choosing to be mistreated. You're choosing to fall off again. You're choosing to evolve backwards because what? You're looking for love and fun in all the wrong places. Fear of freedom, stay healed or stay wounded, self-improvement or self-destruction. Those are your only options in life. I don't care how free you think your free will is. Every action and decisions you make is leading you towards self-improvement or self-destruction. And someone here, I mean, it's a collective message. Everybody's not going to do it. I know that. But some people that are going to come across this live is going to choose to be mistreated. And you get so close to the mountaintop, so close to your destination, just to fall off again. And that's life. So I do see as of right now, you guys need to, again, lock in with yourself. Put your faith and trust into something. Get rooted in your spiritual and religious practices. Do whatever it is you need to do to stay away from these devil's distractions and temptations here. This is why the ancestors are also telling you to go into hermit mode. Retreat, rest, and recharge your energy and continue to trust the process. Because the closer you get to a destination, the more louder the distractions are going to be. Coming in the form of everything you think you want. And ends up knocking you down. Say no to second chances and reconciling. If you decide to let somebody back in, even for a one-night stand, you will evolve backwards. And these doors are going to close on you. And you're going to miss this opportunity. So, I don't know, man. Ooh. Boundaries. It's time to draw the line in the sand. These boundaries are for you. Not for other people, because you guys are already in the process of rebuilding your life. Some of you guys have been rebuilding on your life for the last 2 years or the last year, last couple months. I don't know. But with this rebuilding, if you guys decide not to have boundaries, you will find yourself stagnant again. I mean, there's no other way of saying it. You will go from rock bottom to the mountaintops back to the rock bottoms. Because these energy vampires were literally put on your journey to distract you. So keep playing with your future, thinking you got time. Just because you have time doesn't mean you should waste it, because that time's not going to always be there. Someone's life just needs more structure. You just need more structure in your life. I literally made a post the other day. And I said that I wish a man could come into my life, talk a little shit to me. Maybe make me feel bad a little bit, then disappear forever. Because that usually gets the ego going towards self-improvement and self-discipline. Even though that's not the way you're supposed to come into it. But I understand. When you need more structure in your life, more discipline over your eating, more discipline on how you spend your time, somebody just needs a brand new them, a brand new you. And that goes all the way back to the foundation. Somebody may want their life to change, but they don't know where to start. Like, where do I start? How do I start this? How do I start that? You start with your home. Rearrange. Get some new decorations. Change the vibe up inside your home. And that's going to help declutter your subconscious. Once you start to declutter that, then you can really start to focus on changing who you are. Old ways won't open new doors. And like I said before, someone needs better time management skills. Someone needs better money management skills. Someone needs a higher self-esteem. And someone needs stronger boundaries if you truly want to be successful in this life. It's not even about success. If you want to be happy. Somebody needs this message, man. These aren't my usual readings. But your life just needs more structure. Solar plex chakra. Start to look into your chakras, man. The solar plex chakra is all about willpower, self-control, and self-discipline. Root chakra is for your stability, for your safety. Root chakra helps also with anxiety. Just go through your chakras, man. But with this energy here, someone needs to look into their solar plex chakra, the hand mantras. And I think this is it. Because the solar plex is above the navel, but under the breast, like right between the rib cage. And then you hold your hands like this. I ain't about to do this. You're going to have to look that up. I'm not about to make them sounds. But someone needs to go into their solar plex chakra. Someone needs to start speaking life into their water. If you need more structure in your life, every time you get a cup of water, just say self-discipline, self-control, self-discipline, self-control, and drink the water. You need to trick yourself, man. You need to reprogram yourself. Put a spell on yourself, man. It's possible. Everybody always wants to put spells on other people. Put a spell on yourself. Hypnotize yourself into being a better person. Plant the seeds, man. And then watch the tree grow. So I do see again, somebody only wants sex with you. Somebody objectifies you. For those who resonate with whoever this is that's coming back around, or a very attractive person, or someone you view as attractive that's in your life, you need to prioritize your mental health, because this is going to make your mental health decline, especially if you're a woman. Women are not supposed to have casual sex. I don't care what anybody says. Men aren't either. But I'm not a man, so I'm not speaking to men. Woo! Stay focused and finish the job. Don't get close to your destination. Don't get close to your outcome just to be like, well, I'm close enough. I can do this. I can do that. And then you realize you just evolved backwards. It's okay to make a mistake, but mistakes and choices are two different things. Even if it's a one-night stand, don't do it. You're going to ruin months, weeks, years worth of progress. Prioritize your mental health. Prioritize your spiritual and religious practices. Prioritize bringing more structure into your life. Prioritize having better money management skills. I mean, there's a ample amount of things you guys could be doing other than humping. Let's pull some of these. Soul's Whisper, nature therapy, and finding spiritual release. Ooh. What's this say? So this goes back to what I was saying, and I'm not saying y'all gotta quit smoking. For some people, y'all know my saying, what may heal me may hinder you, and what may hinder you may heal me. But whoever I'm talking to, their addictions and their habits is the main reason why it's hard for them to grow in life. Because you self-sabotage. You have a self-defeating mindset. You're self-limiting. You're limiting yourself. I can't find that damn card. You're limiting yourself because of fear, because of insecurity, because of low self-esteem. And when you self-medicate, you think you're healing yourself, but somebody here is honestly destroying themselves even more. Everybody can't smoke, man. Everybody can't handle it. And it's not always that. Sometimes there's a season in your life that requires you to be sober. And after you overcome that season, you can go back to smoking. But somebody here needs to be able to break free from the cycles of addiction so you can listen to your soul's urges a little bit more better. You can listen to your soul's whispers better, because your soul is a direct connection to source. So regardless of readings, regardless of what I say on this live, you have an inner knowing. You have an intuition. But the reason you struggle to trust it is because you're putting things in your body that causes you to question it. Your mindset's distorted. Your intuition is distorted. You don't know the difference between intuition and fear, paranoia and intuition, insecurity and intuition. And that's due to self-medicating and overindulging. Weed can be a spiritual tool. Drinking can either be a spiritual tool, but if you're using it as a form of escapism, then we're talking about codependent addictions. So someone's habits, someone's behaviors, something that someone is investing in is the very reason why you're not where you want to be in life. And that goes for me too. Shit. I was on a nice little fitness journey and then I just crashed out and just started eating crazy, man. It's usually my cycle. Every time I get close to my cycle, my cravings are so crazy. So that's why I tell myself I can't get mad if I still have my fupa. I ain't fully changed my eating all the way yet. I know exactly what I need to do. It's just a matter of getting it done, having the discipline to do it, which I am because I have been fasting. I have a small window where I eat. And it's not even like I'm trying to lose weight, but at the same time, it's like I think the ancestors, it's not even about that. It's about adapting a healthier lifestyle. As I'm getting ready to turn 30, I don't want to keep eating like this when I'm 35 and 40 years old. Like, no. You got to have some level of discipline. You got to save your own life eventually. Don't wait till you're in the hospital. Don't wait till you have diabetes. Don't wait until it's like you feel like you're too far gone. It's best to start now. I have people that tell me all the time, you don't need to lose weight. You don't need to lose weight. It's not about losing weight. But I'm 29. You think I'm going to maintain this body until 49 and I don't make no changes in my life? Fuck no. It runs in my family. It's literally a genetic curse for me to gain weight by 35. So at 29, I'm trying to get ahead of it because everybody in my family a big woman and ain't nothing wrong with it. But I'm 5 foot even. I'm already short. I'm already compressed. I don't need that type of life, man. My back and knees gonna be hurting by 60 years old. I'm cool. Anyways, that's just, you know, me showing y'all some of the shit that I need to work on, which is like, I guess, self-harming habits. It's a lifestyle because it's like, I know some of the shit I eat, I know it's not good for me. But what am I doing to change it? Nothing. I mean, now I am, but back then I wasn't. Anyways, I see it's time for you to start the process. There's a sudden shift that's going to come in and match your frequency. But you need to start the process. Difficult does not mean impossible. Like I continue to keep drilling in your head. If you want to know where do you start with your home. You start with your foundation. You start by decluttering. You start by getting rid of old clothes and old shoes. You start by moving your couches and your beds and the couches around. You start by going to Dollar Tree and buying some cheap ass decorations just to bring newness in your home. Create space. Create space for you to be able to change. Because old ways, once again, will open new doors. In order to reprogram your mind, put a spell on your mind, hell, placebo effect, you're going to need to change the inside of your home. If you can't do that, if you're like in a roommate situation and you just have a room, again, change it up. Go to Dollar Tree, man. Start the process. And then watch how your energy changes. Look up feng shui. Because again, it's not just about colors. It's not just about decorations. It's about how certain things in your home, if you place certain things on certain walls and you do this with that wall and you have mats right there and there, it changes the environment. It changes the frequency. Anyways, you will gain more clarity once you reflect over a situation. And this is more so your personal situation. Understand the things you have been experiencing for a divine reason. Again, there is a sudden shift that is coming in the month of July. And you guys have the chance to be right on time with this sudden shift. This new lifestyle means a new you. This new lifestyle means you're outgrowing this old lifestyle of overindulging, gluttony, greed, overconsumption. And with this new lifestyle, you're going to be able to learn how to manage your money better. Now, for those who already got their shit together, they're on their grown woman, grown man shit, I apologize because obviously this reading's not for y'all. This is for the people who are tired. These are for the people who are sick and tired of being sick and tired. This is for the people who desperately want change but don't know where to start. This is for the people who severely need structure in their life, but they don't have nobody to tell them what to do. I'm here to do that shit. So this is the ancestors is trying to put you in an energy to attract and not chase. I said in the beginning of the reading, like someone's chasing a high, or someone's chasing a dream. Someone's chasing something that's slowly running away from them because their lifestyle and what they choose to overindulge in. The ancestors is not having me tell y'all this message to beat y'all down and make you feel like you've been fucking up the whole time. No, they're telling you you're worthy of being and attracting energy, but you need to raise your self-esteem and see the value in yourself before you could really be in this attract energy. And this also goes for romantic partners. It's a shift. One point in time, you could have been chasing everything and everybody. Again, you're overindulging. You don't care how you eat. You're smoking and drinking every single day. Like you, at one point in time, you just did not care. But then, one day, if that one day hasn't came already, you're going to wake up and you're going to start caring. And you're going to realize all it took for you to do was care. How you feel about yourself is a reflection of how you feel about life. How you feel about life is a reflection of how you feel about the Most High, God, universe, ancestors, spirit, Jesus, whatever you want to call it. So since you are the reflection, you have to have a higher self-esteem in order for you to have a higher will and a stronger drive to create the life that you want to live. You can't have a low self-esteem, a low will to live, a low drive to create, but sit all day daydreaming about, I wish that was my life, or, oh, they're so lucky. They're not lucky. They didn't care how difficult the challenges were. They started the process either way. So it's up to you. The ancestors, the Most High universe, they can meet you halfway, but they cannot live life for you because you have free will. Anyways, you guys are going to be getting tested soon. These tests are nothing but distractions. Someone's going to be reaching out to you, friends, family members, romantic partners. Whether this is a test of lust, a test of patience, temptation, whatever it is, be mindful because these people are coming in to distract you. You're extremely close to a lifestyle that you maybe thought you could never have. A form of discipline that you thought you just didn't have the willpower to obtain. And soon as you get on that path, they're going to see how strong you are and how serious you are on this path. So this reading's pretty much all about you reclaiming your power. It's not even waking up to your power, because some of you guys already knew deep down inside all along you have a better lifestyle you could be living. Some of you guys already know deep down inside that you are more than what you have settled for. So it's about reclaiming your power, reclaiming your purpose, and reclaiming a brighter future. I can't make this up. Powerhouse, spiritual high rank. Purge off what's triggering your demons, under a spell, but I feel like you guys are putting yourself under a spell. I literally just said you guys are reclaiming your power. You're not waking up to it. You guys have, a lot of you guys have spiritual gifts. A lot of you guys have lucid dreams. You have high intuition. A lot of you guys already are in tune with the universe, but you got so caught up in the matrix, so caught up in this earthly bullshit, so caught up in family drama and romantic situations that you completely forgot who you were all along. You've been self-medicating to manage this world, and again, I completely get it. You know how many times I had to quit smoking weed in order for me to actually quit smoking weed? How many times I had to quit drinking before I was able to actually quit drinking? So I'm not shaming nobody in their progress. The point is to never give up, because you can never fail unless you give up. If you keep trying to that one time it sticks, guess what? You never fail. Purge off what's triggering your demons right now. Where if these people, places, things, whatever the case is, it's time for you guys to purge it off. Because I feel like you put yourself under a spell, and the spell is imposter syndrome. You guys put yourself under a spell, and the spell was thinking you're less than who you really are. Thinking you're incapable. For the whole time you have a high spiritual rank. The spell was an illusion. I don't have it on the table right now, so I don't think it's spiritual attacks. I think you guys are allowing your ego to make you feel like you're being spiritually attacked. But the only thing that's attacking you is your ego. And your unwillfulness. Is that a word? I don't know. And your unwillfulness to wake up to the things you need to cut off. Some of you guys just feel like, if I had more money, if I had parents, if I had better parents, if I had this, if I had that, if I had this, if I had that. You lack nothing but mindset and faith. You have everything you need to proceed and succeed. Y'all go listen to that India Ari. You lack nothing but willpower and drive. You lack nothing but high self-esteem, a higher will to live, a stronger drive to create. Those are all things you create from what's inside of you. Nothing you have to go out and buy. Hell, you don't even need to buy a reading. I'm telling you it right now. It's free. You lack nothing, and you have everything it is that you need. You just need to reprogram your mind. You need to change your environment. You need to change the scenery in your environment. You need to start to do what you can right now until you're able to graduate and do much more. Like I said, even if that's just moving one bed to one wall to the next wall, I don't know, but change it up. Some of you guys are experiencing overdue bills. Someone could have an eviction notice. Someone may even have a shut-off notice. But I see it's gotten better before and it's going to get better again. Came out back to back. The Most High will provide. And ancestors will save you. But sometimes they'll let you sit in that panic and worry. Sometimes they'll let you sit in that midst of the unknown when you feel like you're lacking clarity or guidance. Sometimes they let you sit in that energy because the greatest lessons in life are learned through pain. Stress is painful. Fear is painful. So it's not like you guys are being neglected. I see all your needs are going to be met. But I also see that the ancestors really need you to remember the feeling of hardship and pain. Just so you can allow those feelings to guide you to do better next time. Again, they can meet you halfway, but God can't live life for you. Ancestors can't live life for you. Your successful friends, your successful family members, they can't live life for you. And I see there's another confirmation for a high-risk lifestyle here. And this high-risk lifestyle could have something to do with someone's money management skills. And how these money management skills, the ancestors aren't going to keep saving you from. If you got overdue bills, but you got a pocket full of weed, I used to be like that. I swear I used to be like that. Especially my early 20s when rent was like $650, the good days. I remember if my rent was $650 and I only had like $600, I'll tell my landlord I only have $550, and then I'll use that extra money to give me some weed and drinking, because my logic back then is, if my bills are going to be late, I'm not going to be late and sober, you know? Toxic. That's why I'm not knocking nobody. But it's a risky lifestyle, man. Difficult doesn't mean impossible, and it's all about how bad you want it. Now, some of you guys with this high-risk lifestyle, this could talk about the company you're choosing to keep and you being around energy vampires. You're doing all the right things, but you're sleeping with the wrong people. You're dating the wrong people. You're around the wrong people. And these wrong people have an effect on your abundance and how quick you're going to be growing. I see there's no time limit. You are right on time with these messages. Success is how you define it. What do you really want for yourself, and eliminate what society has taught you. Learn who you want to be instead of being told who to become. Next card out is success and abundant downloads. There's no time limit. So someone's like, it's going to take too long for me to get sober. Who put a time limit on this shit? I don't care if you 39, 49, or 59. You still got breath in your body. You have a chance to change. Success and abundant downloads is here. You guys have a lot of good things coming your way. Like I said before, I see a new lifestyle. I see success. I see money coming in. I see you guys reclaiming your power. But it's like the final step It's like the solar plex chakra. Like the month of July is going to be about the solar plex chakra. It's about to be about your willpower. If you feel like you have a weak willpower, if you have no self-control, you are going to miss these opportunities because these devil distractions are going to come in and they're going to take you for a ride. You're going to think you got the finest nigga out here. You're going to think you got the baddest bitches out here. Whole time the devil put that on your path just so you wouldn't reach this outcome. Some people love chaos. Some people love having overdue bills. That's all they know. But elevation is here if you want it. Evolving higher and healing on wounds. For those who are listening, for those who are actually going to initiate the changes that they need to make, it's going to be so worth it. It's going to be so worth it. I see you guys need to make sure you're connecting with people who view life the same as you. Your social circle plays a really big part of who you become in the future. And if you're around people who've already given up in life, people whose growth is stunted in life, then you can't be surprised when your growth is stunted. I see that romantically, someone's leading you on. If this is a friends with benefits situation, you end that shit today. No such thing as friends with benefits. What you're going to do, have casual sex into the graveyard? If he hasn't committed to you by now, he never will. If he was quick to make you friends with benefits, you were never meant to be his girlfriend, his wife, whatever. End that dumb shit right now. Because if somebody wanted to, they will. If someone wanted to be with you, they will be with you. If someone's leading you on because they don't care about partnership with you, they may already have a partnership with somebody else and I have no desire to leave that. Someone only wants sex from you. Nothing more, nothing less. So you guys need to go ahead and cut that cord if you resonate with this. Others of you, like I said before, rebirth season's here. This is the second time New Lifestyle came out. And that could be why I keep talking about rearranging on the inside of your home. It's time to step out of what you were once familiar with and become open to newness. Alright, so yeah, I do see that as energy is being cleared out, again, there's a trauma bond here. And it's like the ancestors know how hard trauma bonds are. That's why I'm not trying to sound insensitive. The ancestors know how intense this shit is. Especially if you got somebody psychologically abusing you and doing all this, that, and other. I see help is coming. Is it the help you want? Most likely, probably not. Is it the help you need? Most definitely so. We don't get what we want. We get what we need. We don't learn the lessons that we want to learn. We learn what is necessary. So if this help coming is like some crazy event that forces you two to separate or whatever the case is, listen. I always tell people you can either do it by your own free will or you could do it by force. Because when you're highly favored and blessed, sometimes Most High will break your heart to save your soul. Save your future so you can still have a bright future. When you're in this energy, you experience a lot of rejections. This energy damn near feels like sometimes the Most High hates you. Because it's like, damn, I can never do nothing. But little do you know all the fucked up distractions out here. Most High breaks our hearts to save our souls. But you guys need to realize everybody's soul out here is not being saved. Some people get stuck in this shit for 45 years. A side chick for 50 years. Friends with benefits until your late 40s. Some people get to have the blessing of getting their heart broken. So they have the chance to repair their life. So again, with this help coming in, if you couldn't do it by your own free will, prepare for it to be done by force. But you got to look at it as protection because everybody's not being protected. Everybody's not being pulled away. You guys' biggest problem for whoever resonates with this is literally sex. Stop having sex. Like, people lie when I say that shit, but I'm telling you, there's nothing good comes from lust. Hold on, yeah. Nothing good comes from meaningless sex. Having sex with people, friends with benefits, baby mamas, baby daddies that aren't together, flings, leading you on, false hope. And then I have a double confirmation from a second deck. Favored ain't fair. Favor is rejection. Constantly. But it's because you have some type of protection over your life that you haven't yet to acknowledge. Rejected from your family, rejected from peers, rejected from everything else that everyone else does. It's time to connect more with yourself so you can wake up to your spiritual rank. You guys are a powerhouse. I pulled that card out somewhere. I just don't know where. You guys are a powerhouse. You have extreme high spiritual ranking. Extremely intuitive. Extremely intelligent. But it's like, you got to wake up to the truth, man. Yeah. I see that something's over. There's a completion here. And that's what this sudden shift is going to be in the middle of this month. Some people are going to go off to do what they need to do to evolve their life. Others are going to go back to waste their time and continue to choose to be mistreated. We all got free will. All right, I'm about to end it because I have to pee this whole time. All right, to conclude, collective messages. Difficult doesn't mean impossible. Someone's going to try to emotionally blackmail you. This goes back to someone's judgmental as family members or elders. This is, again, romantic partner, trauma bonds. Someone's going to attempt to emotionally blackmail you. They're going to pull on your heartstrings. They're going to make you feel guilty. They're going to make it feel as if you're doing something wrong. But understand you are not doing anything wrong when it comes to saving your own life. And yes, I say it like that for a reason. Because some of you guys, if you continue to go down this path for the next 5-10 years, you're going to be in extreme poverty by the time you're in your 50s and 60s. You're going to be extremely lonely by the time you're in your 50s and 60s. So yes, you need to save your life by getting away from these soul-sucking ass energy vampires and starting to wake up to your own self-sabotaging traits so you can evolve from that shit. If not, you will be on a hamster wheel and you're just living to die, living to be mistreated. Let them do what they need to do to be happy, and you do what you need to do to be happy. It's time to move forward with a light heart. No tick for tack games, no matching energies, no spite, no resentment. Surrender. Surrender to the Most High. Surrender to whatever spiritual practice you practice. It's time to surrender. I don't know why I'm always looking for cards, knowing that I be leaving one big ass mess when I do readings. It is time for you guys to surrender and make space for the new. I mean, what? You want your life to be like this forever? And I mean, everybody's not dealing with shitty people. But again, some people just have ways about them that they don't want anymore. Dancing with the Stones. This card talks about movement, teamwork, and partnership. This vibe gives me, this card gives me the vibes of soul tribe, soul family. Some of you guys are in actual healthy unions and you're married and, you know, you don't resonate with that other crap. But there's movement here. It's time to move around. It's time to move some furniture. It's time to declutter. It's time to create. Lay it on the altar. Hand it over. Softening up. Surrendering and forgiving. Your worries, your doubts, your fears, your low self-esteem, your lack of willpower, your money management skills, self-sabotaging traits. Put it on the altar. I'm telling y'all, put a spell on yourself. Trick yourself. Fake it to make it, if you will. But it's time for you guys to surrender. Surrender whoever it is you thought you were supposed to be and come into who you authentically are. Surrender all people, places, and things that cause more harm than good. Surrender these addictions. Ask for your ancestors' guidance and support. Ask for the Most High's guidance and support. They know it's not easy. And you have spiritual allies in the ethers waiting to assist you. But they're just waiting on you to make that call because, again, they cannot live life for us. They can only assist us and meet us halfway. So you have to use your free will to initiate the changes you want to see in your life. You have to. What's the bottom of this deck? Pave your own way. Leadership, courage, and forging your own path. It's time for you guys to pave your own way, man. All right, let's see what these cards are. What else to conclude the collective's messages? What the fuck does this say? I'm so sorry, Answer. Look, my God knows me. Most High knows. It just be passionate. I be passionate. Surrender. Surrender. And I had another surrender card. You need to surrender. Surrender. I don't know what that other surrender card is. You need to surrender. You need to surrender your ego. You need to surrender your resentment. You need to surrender whatever it is you thought you needed to live everyday life. Your drugs, your habits, your addictions, your patterns, your behaviors. You need to surrender the old you so you can give the new you room to build and grow. Grow and build. That's all the ancestors want you to do is surrender. Surrender the need to control. Surrender the need to know all the answers. Surrender and trust that they are guiding you down a path towards prosperity. And yes, for some who are in trauma bond relationships, for some who may have been in some money management crisis, it may look like it's getting worse before it gets better. But that's because when it gets good, it's going to be the best that you've ever experienced. Nothing in life comes easy. Everything's a fucking challenge. The sooner you accept that, the more you adapt to this shit being one big ass game with different levels. Surrender. Because they have a plan for you. Faith is trusting the process even when you don't understand the plan. Surrender and trust the process. Surrender and have faith. Difficult doesn't mean impossible. Awaken your solar plex chakra. Go on YouTube and look up solar plex chakra frequencies. Because you about to change. Your whole entire life is about to change. Because you're going to change. In order to change your life, you have to change yourself. So you're going to start to have more structure. You're going to have more discipline. And it's going to feel good. You're not going to feel like you're being restricted. I promise you. Self-discipline is the key to an easier life. Because now you can avoid a whole bunch of unnecessary lessons. Lessons you've already experienced. And that goes back to what I was saying before about how sometimes Most High will allow us to sit in our own pain and misery just so we can remember how that shit feels. And next time around, we know how to do better. Greatest lessons in life are learned through pain. And they're considered the greatest lessons for a reason. Blessings and psychic abilities. I already knew. I was talking to some powerhouses, man. I'm talking high spiritual rank. Not trying to sound arrogant, just being accurate. You guys have been under the spell of imposter syndrome. Whole time, you've been worthy. I'll pull one more card. I might pull one more card from them decks because this card is really good. I just really got to go to the bathroom or I would stay here for another 20 minutes. You're divinely protected. Your blessings are protected. Your spiritual gifts are protected. The divine's plan for you is protected. It's been delayed, but not denied. They just need you to surrender. All right, I'm going to pull one more of these, and then I am about to get off here. Ooh. Okay. Holy love. My holy love card always gives me self-love. Unconditional self-love. Loving yourself in ways that you may never loved yourself before. And that goes back to eating healthy. Just waking up in the morning and stretching your legs. Doing whatever it is you need to do to keep your vessel running. You know how when we have cars, you go get your car checked every couple months. You get an oil change. You need this, you need that. You need to start doing that to your body, man. Learn from my mistake. Vitamins. Make sure you guys are being mindful of which vitamins you're taking every day. I was taking vitamin B and vitamin C every day, and that shit started having me break out. That's exactly how I got this shit right here, and it's just now clearing up. Some vitamins are meant to be took once a week, not every day. I don't know who the fuck lied to me. All right, I'm gonna put one more on this deck, and then I am getting off. See, that be that ADHD shit. I've been doing this shit for years, and I never close out a reading when I say I'm gonna close out a reading. It's because it should be having my adrenaline running down. You weren't missing them. You're missing the illusion that led you to believe it's real. Be mindful who you reconcile with during this Mercury retrograde. It's not your responsibility to clear up the misconceptions and validate secondhand stories. Choose peace right now and remain silent. That goes back to whoever is judgmental in your life. I do see that a lot of you guys went through the death and rebirth process in 2025. And as you guys are coming into rebirth season, this is one of my favorite cards. Love yourself enough to recognize the things you don't like about your life and then find the courage to change them. Sometimes in order for us to have a new lifestyle, our old one has to go up in flames. Sometimes in order for us to come into the new version of us, the old version of us has to be destroyed. And it's not easy, man. It could be painful. Anyways, this concludes you guys' reading. Please like, share, comment, or follow. And until next time, guys, peace.